Welcome back to my channel, The Coin Spot. Today is best top 2 coins, one you want to miss. We're diving into the world of United States coins. Please don't skip this video, so let's get it started. Top 1, the 2007 United States 1-cent coin, the penny, including its design, varieties, mintages, and what it might be worth. If you like, I can also pull up images or stores where you can buy one general overview. The 2007 1-cent coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, used from 1959 to 2008, for the reverse design. On the obverse, front, is a bust of President Abraham Lincoln, facing right. Above his head is the motto, "In God We Trust." To the left is Liberty, and to the right is the date 2007, plus the mint mark if it was struck at Denver or San Francisco. On the reverse is the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. You can see a tiny depiction of Lincoln inside the memorial building when you look closely. Above the memorial is United States of America, below it the denomination 1 cent, and above the memorial's top is E pluribus unum composition and physical specifications. Since 1982, the U.S. 1-cent coins have been made of a zinc core with a thin copper plating. The 2007 penny follows this composition, approximately 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating, diameter 19.05 mm, weight about 2.5 grams. Edges smooth. Mintages and mint marks varieties. There are multiple varieties of the 2007 penny based on mint location and special finishes. Variety: mint mark finish / notes, approximate mintage / rarity. Philadelphia, regular strike. No mint mark, regular circulation finish, 3,762,400,000 coins. Very common. Denver, regular strike. D, regular finish, 3,638,800,000. Very common. Special satin finish, special strike, D, or Philadelphia non-circulating special finish, limited mintage, significantly rarer. Collectors prize them more. Proof coins, S, proof finish for collectors, less common. Made in smaller numbers, so 2007 D means from Denver. 2007 with no mint mark usually means Philadelphia. 2007 S is from San Francisco, proof, etc. Value and what affects it. In most everyday, circulated condition, a 2007 penny is just worth its face value, 1 cent. Uncirculated coins, coins in mint condition, not worn, can be worth a bit more, typically between 20 cents to 30 cents, depending on condition. Rarer or special varieties can command much higher prices. For example, a 2007 D satin finish or special strike piece might fetch significantly more due to its limited production. Extremely high graded examples, e.g. MS67 RD, meaning very high uncirculated red condition, have sold for hundreds of dollars. Condition is key. How sharp the strike is, how much original color, reddish copper, remains, how much wear, any defects, etc. Even error coins, off-center, doubling, etc., can be much more valuable. Noteworthy / collector interest: the 2007 penny is interesting to collectors because of the special satin finish coins that were produced. These are less common and tend to be set aside from general circulation. Also, because this design was replaced in 2009 with newer reverse designs, for the 2009 bicentenary and then further changes, coins from the end of that design run sometimes get more attention. What about D 2007? If by D 2007 you mean the penny minted at the Denver Mint in 2007, i.e., 2007 D penny, then it has the mint mark D under the date on the obverse. It's a regular circulation strike, unless it's a special finish or proof variety. In circulated condition, it's basically worth face value. In uncirculated condition, it might be worth more, especially if graded highly. Market / stores and pricing examples: here are some examples of what 2007 1-cent coins are being offered for in coin dealer / collector marketplaces. These give a sense of pricing and availability. Littleton Coin Company has uncirculated MS60 grade 2007 Lincoln Memorial cents for around $1.50. V Coins dealers list a standard 2007 Lincoln cent for about $1011 for higher quality or certified versions. More common, worn coins are essentially the face value, maybe slightly above if there is interest among collectors. Top 2, the 1994 United States 1-cent coin, Lincoln Memorial penny, its design, varieties, mintages, value, collecting interest, and where you might find one. If you want, I can also pull up some listings or stores that ship to Pakistan. General description and design. The 1994 1-cent coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008 for the reverse design. On the obverse, front, of the coin, there is the bust of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above him is the motto, "In God We Trust." To his left is the word Liberty, and to his right is the date 1994. If the coin was minted in Denver, there is a D mint mark under the date. If minted in San Francisco, proofs, there is an S mint mark. Coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark. On the reverse, back the design features the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. You can see a small representation of the statue of Lincoln between the columns when examined closely. Above the memorial are the words, United States of America. Below memorial is 1 cent, and above, on 2 lines, is E pluribus unum. The designer's initials, F.G., for Frank Gasparo, appear at the lower right of the memorial. Physical specifications and composition. Diameter, 19.00 millimeters. Weight, approximate 2.50 grams. Edge, plain smooth. Metal composition. Since 1982, U.S. pennies are made of a zinc core with a thin copper plating. So for 1994, it is 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper plating. Mint varieties and mintage figures. There are 3 main varieties, mint sources, for 1994 pennies. Variety mint mark / identifier type mintage / numbers Philadelphia, no mint mark. No mint mark under the date regular circulation strike about 6,500,850,000 coins. Denver, D, mint mark, D, under the date regular circulation strike about 7,131,765,000 coins. San Francisco, S, mint mark, S, under the date proof coins, made for collectors, not regular circulation about 3,269,923 coins. The regular strike coins from Philly and Denver are very common due to large mintages. The San Francisco proof variety is much more limited and tends to be sharper, with better finish condition, varieties, and notable errors. Coin condition, grade, matters a lot. Circulated pennies, those that have been used in everyday transactions and show wear, are usually worth only face value, 1 cent. But uncirculated or near mint condition can increase value significantly. Color / finish variations. Pennies are described by their color / finish codes. Red bright copper color. Red brown more worn or oxidized copper look. Error varieties. There are several known error or special varieties that collectors look for. DDR, double die reverse, e.g. FS801 is one reference variety for 1994. These may show doubling of features on the reverse. BIE error, a small die crack between the B and E in Liberty forming a blob line that looks like BIE. These are error coins and are more collectible. Other off-center strikes, mint errors, or unusual die varieties can also add value. Value, what collectors pay. What a 1994 penny is worth depends heavily on condition, rarity, if it's a proof, error, or special variety, and whether it's graded, certified. Here are approximate values. Type condition typical value, USD. Circulated Philadelphia or Denver regular strike, worn, face value, 1 cent, up to maybe $0.05, $0.30 depending on condition. Uncirculated regular strike, nice color, RD, often $0.30, $5 or more depending on grade. Proof S variety, nice proof finish, higher, perhaps $10, $1/20 or more if in good proof condition. Special error / very high grade, e.g. M65RD or better, DDR, etc. Can be much higher. Some examples in auctions have fetched hundreds of dollars. For example, one uncirculated 1994 no mint mark penny graded MS68RD sold for $646, as per a past auction. Many error or special variety pennies are collected for tens of dollars rather than just a few cents collecting interest, and what makes some 1994 pennies more valuable condition is key. Sharp detail, full copper color, minimal scratches or wear, good strike quality. Proof coins, from S mint, tend to be more desirable for collectors. Error coins or rare die varieties, DDR, die cracks, off-centers, BIE, etc., are collectible high-grade certified coins, graded by PCGS, NGC, etc., command premium prices. Where you might find and buy one here are possible sources, stores, and tips for acquiring a 1994 penny, especially if you're a collector. Coin dealer shops, both local coin shops, if any in your area or larger cities, and online dealers in the U.S. or internationally. They often have uncirculated or proof coins. Online auction sites, eBay is a commonplace. Some listings show 1994 no mint mark pennies for sale. Sometimes people list unusual ones or error varieties. Specialist coin auction houses, For high-grade or rare error pieces, auction houses or certified coin grading services are best coin collecting forums clubs or sites that trade coins tips when buying. Check whether coin is graded certified. Grades such as MS65, MS66, etc. are much more reliable. Look for photos showing detail, color, mint mark. To be wary of overpricing for common condition circulated coins. Often price jumps only for condition or special variety. Consider shipping and import costs if buying internationally, plus risk of damage. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe on my channel for more videos.